I hope you're having a great start to the new year. Can't believe January is pretty much over. I feel like since we moved in, it has gone by so fast. If you are new here, my name is Lorena, and we recently moved into our new home at the end of 2025. So I feel like this new year is the year of making our house feel like home. So on my channel, I'll have plenty of videos where I share home updates, projects, room makeovers, decorating, organizing, just a lot of fun home content. So make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, because I would love to bring you along on this journey. For today's video, I have some really fun home updates to share with you guys and some organizing as well. So I really want to make sure we have really good organization systems in this new home. And now that we are more settled in, we're officially all unpacked, we are starting to do projects here and there. And this first one I'm going to share with you guys is a really good one, pretty big project. And yeah, just hope you enjoy today's video.
So first big update is the addition of custom glass doors for this home office. They're from a company called Crystalia, and they came to do measurements, and then we went through options of how exactly we wanted them designed. They custom made them, and then they came to install them. We also ended up doing a similar custom glass door for the pantry. I'll show you that in a minute, but here's the inspiration we have for this space. So more of a moody vibe with darker paint and some built-ins. We are so excited for this office, and the doors are exactly what we wanted. They turned out so good and already make this space stand out. It is in the hallway right when you enter our home, so we wanted a very custom look and something that is going to make our entryway have more of a wow factor. The doors do open both ways and are pretty heavy and just feel like great quality. It is a space David will be using often, so we're so happy with the first project and can't wait to do a full office makeover, which I'll share more soon. And here's the pantry door, which we love how it turned out as well. It also opens both in and out and just adds that custom look to this space. I'll eventually do a big pantry organization, but even now it looks so good, and it's a bit hidden either way, so it doesn't necessarily need to be a perfectly organized pantry or anything. But we just love the look of the doors and just what they add to this pantry and bar area. Our next update is here in our garage, and it's something we really wanted to add to help with organizing this space. Our garage has this section towards the back that we knew we wanted to add some racks to help with storage. So we are installing some overhead racks, and I am working with Fleximounts for this portion of today's video. And it's honestly perfect because we already knew that we wanted to add Fleximounts garage overhead racks to our new house because we had them in our previous home, and it helped so much with organizing our garage, especially after the holidays and all of the seasonal decor that we needed to store. They are pretty easy to install. David put them together and installed 2 racks in just a couple of hours, and we already know that they're great quality because, like I said, we had them in our previous home and they hold a lot and are very sturdy. And this newer model of the rack also looks really sleek with the black color and clean design. They come with hooks so you can hang stuff as well. He just mounted these poles to the ceiling, and this holds the rack, and the height is adjustable so you can raise or lower them depending on what you need to store. So if you are still needing to store holiday decor or even getting ready to do some spring cleaning and organizing in your home, Fleximounts are perfect to help with many of your organizational needs in your garage. We love them and are so happy that we now have a great organization system in this space. So I will leave all the information for Fleximounts down below so you can check them out. So both of the storage racks are installed and we really like them. They're able to hold a lot. This one has our huge tree and then those bags with some Christmas like greenery and wreaths. And then it comes with the hooks to be able to hang anything you need to. And then on this one, we have some tables and chairs. So it's really helping make our garage a lot more organized. So here's the before of the next update we did, which was pretty quickly after moving in, and that is adding hardware to all of the cabinets and drawers. So handles and knobs for the kitchen, bar area, bathrooms, and the laundry room. And this made such a difference in making all of these spaces look complete and of course functional, to make it easier to open everything and for us to start not putting our fingerprints all over the wood doors. The hardware is all from Amazon and it's so beautiful, really good quality, and it wasn't too pricey. This is in the color champagne bronze and it matches the faucet color really well. It's more like of a darker gold shade, so I will link them down below.
And here's the after. I think they look beautiful and they make such a difference, just making the kitchen look complete. And it took David a few days to finish adding all of the knobs and handles to all of the cabinets and drawers throughout the house, but they look so good. So there are 3 different sizes. We do have these large handles on just the really long drawers. So we have 2 of these sizes, and then we have the pots and pan ones under the stove. And then we did a lot of the medium size for this size cabinet. And then we do have these smaller ones for the smaller pull-out cabinets. And then we did the knobs for all of the doors at the bottom, and then for all of the cabinet doors at the top as well. And then for these cabinets, we did do the medium size. And then for the glass cabinets, we wanted something just a little bit different. So we added these like plated backs to the knobs. And I think they look beautiful. It's just a nice little extra detail. And then for the bar area, we did the knobs and then pulls. And then for the glass doors, we also added the plated knobs. And then for this cabinet, we did do the large handle since it's pretty large. They're pretty large doors. So I think that they look so good. And then for the ones here on top, since we need to reach them, we just did knobs. And for the cabinet doors on the island, we did go with the smaller size of the handles, and I think they look really pretty. We couldn't decide if we wanted to put knobs at the top, but it would be too hidden, so I really like this. You might not see them when we put bar stools, but you might see a little bit of them, and I think that they look beautiful. And here are the handles and knobs for our master bathroom, and I love how they turned out. I think the gold goes perfect with this wood color, and it really does make such a difference. Okay, I'm here in our master bathroom because I wanted to show you a pretty big update, or I should say upgrade, we did right before we moved in. So right after we closed, before we even started to move, we decided we wanted to upgrade all of our bathroom countertops. So with the builder, we just went with the most basic option for quartz. It was just like a white quartz, and I think it was a 2 centimeter. And we decided that that's not exactly what we wanted, and we wanted to get it done right away. We budgeted for it, and we are so happy with how this really upgrades our bathroom. So this is a 3 centimeter, and it's still a quartz. This is the, I think, called Calacatta Miraggio Cove, and it's beautiful. It has really pretty like gold veining. It has some white veining, and it's beautiful. I think it looks almost like a natural stone. I really love how it turned out. So we did it to our master bathroom, our guest bathroom, and then our other bathroom upstairs. We did upgrade our daughter Mila's bathroom also, but hers is a different one. It's also really beautiful, so I'll show you that one in a second. But I love how this turned out. I think it's such beautiful veining that goes perfect with the wood color. So
I love it, and it really, I think, makes such a big difference. And this is Mila's countertop. This one has very subtle, like grayish veining, and this one is the Calacatta Miraggio. So the other ones are the Calacatta Miraggio Cove, but this one is just Calacatta Miraggio, and it's so pretty. And I went with more of the gray veins because the type of faucet and hardware that I want to do in here is this beautiful brushed nickel. So we also upgraded her faucet, and this one was a little bit of a splurge. This is from Signature Hardware. I think it's the Marceau design, and it's in the polished nickel finish, and it's beautiful. I love the curve, just the detail of it. I think it's so gorgeous. And then this is just the toilet paper holder. So it's also the polished nickel finish, and I think this is from Delta, but it looks very similar, the design of it, and I love it. I just want to make her bathroom be just very girly and whimsical. I'm excited for it. So we didn't add any hardware because I want to find something that matches the faucet. So I'm loving how it came out so far. And a very exciting update today is we just got our stools for the island delivered. So these are from West Elm, and they were actually a housewarming gift from my mom, and we love them. We originally got some from our house, but when they tried to deliver them, they were too high. So we just returned those and we got these. And I actually originally wanted to get these. I think they're beautiful. The color looks really good with the wood and the countertops, and then the color of the legs for the wood isn't exactly the same color as the island. So I kind of like that they're a little bit different, but it still goes so good together. It is a performance fabric also, so I love that. And they're not like super light, so they're really beautiful. They're actually really comfortable too. So I'm so happy that we went with these. So I'm gonna set them up. And now it's feeling like our kitchen is more complete. Update here in our little mudroom area is I finally found some storage baskets for the bottom of these cubbies. So I think I went through 2 different options before I found some that I love. I got these other ones from Target, but they were just looking too small, like there was a huge gap at the top, and the color was kind of off. So I found ones that I love the color and they fit perfectly. They're from Amazon. And then we eventually would want to switch out those hooks right there for something a little bit nicer. And then we would also want to add like a cushion seat to the bench. So that's for the future, but now I'm excited. We're gonna have a basket so we can store all of our shoes here. And then for the cabinets up top, it's just really good storage. I don't think we have anything in there right now. But we did add the plated knobs to these. We had, I think, just 4 extra left once we did the whole house. So I love how they look here. They add such a pretty detail to the cabinets, and it's looking really nice. So I'm just gonna add those baskets to the little cubbies. talked about the lighting fixtures in last week's video with the home tour, but I just wanted to show you the pendants and the little dining room area. So these, we had asked them just to cap off the pendants so we can add our own. These are from Wayfair and they're beautiful. I love how they look. The gold really matches like the faucet and pot filler and even the hardware on the cabinet. So I love them. I think they look beautiful. I'll link these. I think they have a bigger size, but we went with, I think, like the medium or smaller size. So I love the pendants. And then for our dining room, we did have this chandelier in our old house, and I really wanted to bring it to this house. I think it's beautiful. This one is from McGee & Co. And the other chandelier that we had that they like was included, we just switched it out. So I love how this looks here, but I wanted to talk about this dining space with you guys for a little bit. So we do want to get a new dining table. So I am on the lookout for that. We just don't know what exactly we want. So we were kind of testing out the orientation of it. I like it the other way instead of this long way. I think just because our island is so long, it just kind of looks like it just keeps going like super long. We could go with a longer table if we put it this way, but I do like it the other way. I think it looks good with the cabinet. I was even thinking we can do a round table. David doesn't really like that idea. I don't know. I wanted to see your opinion, what you guys think, if we should do a rectangular table, round table, do it this opposite orientation or this way. I'm just not sure, but we do want to buy a new dining table. So I am on the lookout for that. But we are going to keep the cabinet here on this side, and then our plant is thriving right there. It is doing so good, so we're going to keep it there. And yeah, those are pretty much all of the updates I have.
And thank you guys so much for watching. I will leave links to anything that I can down below. And don't forget to check out Fleximounts. I will leave their information for you guys as well. And I'm just excited to bring you guys along this journey of making our house a home. I know that it takes time and we want to go slow and just be intentional about all of the projects and decor and everything that we do to our house. So I'm excited to share it all with you guys. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of it, and I will see you on my next one.